Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Here's Garland, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. And stolen by Mobley. For the finish. And Mobley throws it down.
You can see once Mobley grabs the steal, he's ready to take off. Gets down the floor so effortlessly.
Garland against Morant. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Adams finds Morant. To the paint. Here's Brooks. And he jams it home with authority.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Adams, shot's good.
Steven Adams is improving on the offensive end, and given his size and strength, he's effective from inside.
Garland for three. Allen against Adams. They double team Allen. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It will be a jump ball.
From deep, Mobley. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Brooks from outside. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morant, the pass to Adams. Oh, rejected by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Here's LeVert. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Outside Bay. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Mitchell. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athlete's at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Pass to Brooks. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Brooks has gotten his third basket of the night.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And another miss by Cleveland. And here are the Grizzlies. They've got a 13-2 run going. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the drive. Back to Adams. From deep, Bane. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
And here's Morant outside. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to...
And so it's Memphis, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Garland against Morant. Outside for Brooks. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, you love the activity of Pharos LeVert. He's just trying to bother the offensive player and does a good job there.
Pass to Allen. Oh, the swat by Adams. Brooks outside. And here's Jackson. Stolen by Mobley. Allen inside. Adams covering. Outside for Mitchell. Here's LeVert. Allen controls the rebound and the putback.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. Crafty move. Back to Jackson. Outside for Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 11 points.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
LeVert passes to Garland. Brooks against LeVert. Outside for Morant. Now here's Bane. He's closely guarded. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Mitchell, bearing his second of 3 attempts. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Mobley down low. Jackson on him. Mobley finds Mitchell. Mobley is screen on Brooks. Mitchell misses. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
2 minutes.
Crosses over. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Outside Garland. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He has 7.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside for Morant. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Brooks from outside. Cavaliers with a rebound.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, scoring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. They're running. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Payne, the pass to Adams. Stolen by Mobley. Down low. Garland finds LeVert.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. From deep, Mobley. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Morant. Now here's Adams. Nice D from Allen.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. They've got John Conchar. Also Tyus Jones out there. Brandon Clark out there with Green. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. Stevens' shot is off. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Jones drives in. They get it back. Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Misses in close.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. And he can't jam it through. Here's Rubio. Gets the 3 to fall. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Now, this is the area of greatest improvement for Ricky Rubio, steadily increasing that productivity from range.
Green for 3. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Conchar. Nails the wide open jumper. Conchar's got his first points of the game.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Rubio for the lead. Can't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Jones, the pass to Green. No good from outside. The Cavaliers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Love for 3. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis leading. Here's Conchar. Sinks the tray. Konchar's got his second basket of the night.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Rubio. And another miss by Cleveland. Memphis is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Green, to the inside. Aldama got a piece of it. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the left wing. Here's Wade. Off target from three-point range. For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. On the wing, Konchar. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Aldama, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside Jones. On the wing, Konchar. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Oh, Clark with the slam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Stevens. Green covering. Stevens' shot is off. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Inside. Back to Konchar. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. The Cavs trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Love missing. And here's Memphis. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Outside, Green. Here's Konchar. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Memphis up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the 4. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. It's Rubio with the drive, and stolen by Clark. On the wing, Konchar. Jones with the ball. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 41% in this game. Can't hit from in close. Memphis has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Outside Morant. 5 on the clock. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Morant. There's the 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Brooks finds Morant. Back to Brooks. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Now Garland. Mobley on a screen from outside the arc. And Mobley throws it down.
You've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Garland against Morant. Takes it inside. Outside Bane. From about 16. No good. A bit long that time.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Morant pass to Jackson. And he commits the intentional foul.
His first, third team foul.
And here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. Memphis the rebound. Outside for Morant. Buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Garland finds Mobley. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson on the wing. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Garland. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For Memphis, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Grizzlies.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Bane. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point range, the long distance 3 is buried.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
And so Memphis takes this one by a
Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg. Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
The adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Smart on the wing. It's hauled in by Adams.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
Jackson against Horford. Jackson drives in, and the dunk by Jackson.
Such a forceful drive by Jackson Jr. Defense doesn't want to get in his way.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Smart passes to Williams to end the run. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
Morant surveying the D. Here's Bane. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The kick out to Tatum. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Down low, here's Tillman. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Now Jackson. Pass to Bane. Brooks outside. And stolen by Horford. Loads it up for Williams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bane kicks to Brooks. Three-pointer. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. They trail by 7.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
And he's able to get it back. Jackson has the open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Brown. Here's Williams. And blocked by Bain. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
First personal foul.
Free throw good. Bain. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. It's Brooks on the wing. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Horford goes in, and it's Williams throwing it down.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Morant outside. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Bain. And shot on the way. The shot, no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up 6.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics next team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. Memphis leading by 6. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's the floater. Here's Adams, a second chance effort. Out to Brooks. Lets it go with a 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Nice move. Tatum tips it. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Morant outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Jackson against Horford. A 3 from Morant. That one's not going to go. And Boston will go the other way with it. This is it to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
And finished off by Morant.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Morant passes to Adams. On the wing, Jackson. And a wide open look for Bain. Sinks the three-pointer. Bain's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Morant passes to Bane. Back to Morant. Kicks it to Adams. Knocks it loose and taken away by Brown. Here's Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Smart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Morant with it. 9 points in the game so far. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Brown inside. Guarded by Bane. He gets that one. Brown's got 5.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Bane for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
24 seconds left to play in the first half.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Outside Jackson. And contact on the... And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Celtics, 17. The Grizzlies, 28.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark, Tyus Jones out there with Green, and it's Conchar in a 2-guard. Jones, the pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Here's Brogdon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Back to Clark. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Clark's got his first points in this one.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Takes a three. Nailed from three-point land. Konchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Brogdon kicks to Griffin. Back to Brogdon. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Brogdon's got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. Pass to Conchar. To the paint. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
The layup off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Here's Conchar. And the pass to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Takes it off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
On the basket by Jones.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
For three, Brogdon. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Jones, the pass to Green. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Pass to Aldama. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Brogdon scanning the floor. Lays it up and banks it in. Brogdon's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Pass to Conchar. 1:07 left in the third. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. 5 on the clock. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Hauser the pass to Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
Memphis leading by 20. Outside, Jones. They kick it out to Green, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Aldama can't hit. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Tatum passes to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Bombed up there for Clark. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 18. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And here's Jones. Green inside the three-point line and stolen by Tatum. And here's the break. The kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Brown. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Tatum. No good there.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Brown kicks to Smart. Morant with some nice D. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And they'll get another chance. Oh, Tatum in position. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Brooks outside. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
It's Brown with the drive.
Oh, that was a courageous drive by Brown. He knows the defense is right there, and he's like, yeah.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Morant outside. Pass to Adams. Tries from 16. And the shot is long. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
Mark, you see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brown finds Tatum. There's the triple. Traps in the tray.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Morant against Smart. Morant passes to Adams. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break and finished off by Brown.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Brooks with no one around. The Grizzlies with another miss. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 14-5 run. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooks with a screen on Smart. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Payne for 3. Some solid defense from Brown.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tatum's shot is off. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
12 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Morant. From deep three-point range. And so the Grizzlies take the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
shoot like that. Brian?
The three-point shootout champion. Thanks, Howie. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Russell. 6 to shoot. Towns for 3. That one no good. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Russell. They set a pick. Pass to Towns. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And here's Morant outside. Counted from distance.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Edwards. Nice move. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rim.
Outside Bane. Back to Brooks. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Desmond Bane.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Brooks. The 3 from Bane. Towns with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bane. Ja Morant grabs the miss. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Minnesota with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Right side, Russell. Pass to Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
The 3 from Russell. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Now Morant. Here's Bane. Guarded by Edwards. Outside for Morant. To the middle. Here's Bane. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Takes the 3. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
The free throw drops for Adams. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Morant. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. To the inside, Towns. Outside Russell. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Russell against Morant. Minnesota with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Russell. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Here's Prince. Back to Russell. That one's good. This game is all even.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Outside for Brooks. On the wing, Bane. On the wing, Bane. There's the triple. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Bane. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Left side, Bane. Inside, and stolen by Gobert. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a three-point shooting contest. But, Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in three-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
So it's Minnesota now. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Edwards finds Towns. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Morant against Russell. Morant, pass to Brooks. Towns against Jackson. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And they take the lead. Edwards has got his second bucket on the night.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Adams a screen to the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Knocked loose. Right side, Russell. Oh, the swat by Adams. Bane with it. Prince is there. Adams, a pass to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Brooks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now here's Russell.
2 minutes remaining now. 2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Prince. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Bane, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Edwards. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. 6 to shoot. Back to Towns. The three. The rebound by Jackson.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Edwards against Bain. Russell from outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Brooks. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. And the dunk by Jackson.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Outside Russell. Left side Edwards. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Russell against Morant. Bain, the pass to Morant. From the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Russell up top. And the first half comes to an end. We've got
The Grizzlies, 15. Guys, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nice game. Strong performance by Jaren Jackson.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
McDaniels out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Reed in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Noel.
Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jones. Pass to Aldama. McLaughlin with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Reed finds McDaniels. Outside, Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Noel. Offline with a 3.
Minnesota foul. Kyle Anderson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, Memphis shooting just 33% so far in this game. Pass to Green. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
On the wing, Noel. Now here's Anderson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Outside Jones. Pass to Green. Back to Jones. Now here's Green. McDaniels covering. The ball's knocked loose. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Anderson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Green missing. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. McDaniels from long range. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Conchar. Jones up top. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6 from behind the arc. McLaughlin with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Noel. The layup off target. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. They double him with McDaniels. Green up top. Reed defending. Here's Clark. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Anderson. Here's Noel. Rebounded by Green. Memphis leading. Jones from outside. Hits the trifecta. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside McDaniels. There's a screen. Pass to Noel. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. Noel's got his first 2 points.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Outside Jones. Here's Green. The shot won't fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Anderson drives. Back to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the shot's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now Jones. Clark outside. Here's the 3. The shot misses. And so it's Memphis leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Grizzlies, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Pass to Prince. Now Russell. Picked by Prince. The 3. The shot by Russell, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting 34% thus far in this game. Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time. And here's Memphis. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Adams finds Morant. Jackson with it. Over Towns. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Morant outside. Tries yet again. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Russell against Morant. Towns on a screen. Takes a step back. Here's Prince. And good on the 7-footer.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Knocks it down from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Towns. Edwards against Bane. Here's Towns. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Bane against Edwards. Inside. Stolen by Bane. Outside Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Ja Morant picks one up.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Brooks outside to the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Grizzlies.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And what a huge performance it was for Jaren Jackson.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
34 seconds left in the game. From deep. Morant, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Down by 12.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court and finishes the job there.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Morant against Russell. Now here's Morant. So Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road.
Welcome. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Now here's Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 to shoot. Jackson has the open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the first basket of the game for the Grizzlies. Here's Garland with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
They grab their own miss. Morant passes to Adams. Tries again. Feeds it to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Morant. Payne for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Payne. And so just over a minute and a half played. Morant against Garland. Here's Mitchell. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Morant. Bucket is good.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Garland against Morant. LeVert from outside. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from DP. Launches it. No good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Takes the 3. Garland, no good. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Brooks misses. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Brooks dishes to Adams. Back to Brooks. This one for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Passes it to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Kicks to Mitchell. There's the drive, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Garland kicks to LeVert. Back to Garland. Jacks up a three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop. You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. All free throws good from Garland.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Morant passes to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Back to Brooks. Mobley with the block. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Garland dishes to Allen. Outside Garland. From the top of the key, he buries it. And that's 11 points for Darius Garland.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Morant against Garland. Looking to end the run, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Now, here's Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. At the elbow, it's Allen. Morant left side. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Poked away. Stolen by Brooks. On the wing, Bane. To the inside, Jackson. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
To the right side. Mobley right side. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Stolen by Jackson. Bane with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Morant.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Mitchell outside. And here's Garland for 3. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. And it's Allen with the jam.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Morant against Garland. Pass to Mobley. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Brooks outside. There's Jackson with the 3. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Brooks, the pass to Adams. 5 to shoot. Bain looking around, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Cavaliers leading by 6. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Bain.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Here's Mobley. Back to LeVert. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Mitchell. 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Morant with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Stolen by Garland. To the middle, and then Allen slams it in.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Garland against Morant. Off the run, and the Grizzlies get it back. From deep, Brooks. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Morant against Garland. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Caris LeVert, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
All right, thank you, David. Folks.
19. The Cavaliers, 32.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
You know, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
They've got Jones. Green out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jones, the pass to Concha. He feeds it to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Jones. And he lays it straight in. Jones has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Grizzlies.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Rubio. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Aldama passes to Jones. Wade with the block. Now, here's Okoro. Not a lot of room. To the inside. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Jones.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Rubio, the pass to Stevens. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Rubio outside. Wade on the wing. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark inside. Covered by Rubio. Here's Aldama. Passes to Concho. Lets it go from deep. Rubio with the rebound. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Okoro. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Concho. Here's Aldama. He's guarded by Love. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
1:51 left in the third. Rubio outside. He takes it in. Out to Wade. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Rubio against Jones. Pass to Concho. A three ball. And he's good on the three ball. Concho's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Back to Rubio. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Stevens.
Coming after like a pit bull, Danny will get in your shirt and stop you cold.
For 3. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. And here's Jones. Here's Conchaw. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the wing. Here's Okoro. Kicks it out to Rubio. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Here's Aldama. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well,
the previous play
turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't win it.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Kevin Love, Okoro out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Wade in at the power forward.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league. Steven Adams forces defenses to be assertive with him.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Moran finds Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Adams out to Brooks. 4 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And you see the open floor speed of LeVert, a great athlete who just needs to stay healthy to reach his potential.
Morant passes to Jackson. Fires the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 7. Garland with it. He's picked up by Brooks. They get it back. Mitchell outside. He kicks to Mobley. LeVert the pass to Mobley. To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game is going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's in.
Okay, David, thanks. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Brooks. Outside Garland, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Adams' shot is off.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Fires the 3. No good on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. The 3 from Morant. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Adams kicks to Jackson. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as many as 14 points. Stolen by Jackson. Payne for three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to LeVert. Fires for three. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 6 assists in the game.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor.
Jackson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Garland dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Brooks, left side. Outside, Payne. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 14.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Cavaliers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Darius Garland.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Adams wide open. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Garland looking it over. Shot clock at 5. With the shot. Back to LeVert. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it
Here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. And Brown with the stuff.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively. When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
And out of bounds, the Grizzlies will take it. Now here's Morant. Adams inside. Williams defending. Outside Morant. Second chance shot. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Horford can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. To the inside, Bane. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the middle, tipped, and stolen by Morant. Jumps up, and then Morant with the jam!
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Tatum against Brooks. Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. Kicks it out to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Bane, the pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Back to Adams. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Outside for Morant. And the three-pointer goes. Morant's got 5.
Well, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
The shake. And finished off by Tatum.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Boston with the ball. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. It's Brown on the wing. Out to Horford. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Memphis leading. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Back to Brown. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Now here's Bane. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Adams.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Smart against Morant. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 6 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Jackson outside. From deep, Bane. Hauled in by Brown. Boston trailing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
Brooks outside. Back to Adams. And stolen by Williams. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 2. And we'll... Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. Here's Brown. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And that one's good. Moran. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. On the wing, Brooks. Rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Left side, Moran. Brooks outside. On the wing, Conchar. Back to Jackson. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And how about the former Grizzly, Mike Miller, here to cheer on his old team.
And they're delivering for him. This is the 3rd incarnation of winning basketball in Memphis. He was part of the first.
From deep, Moran.
There is a level of tenacity Marcus Smart plays with on the defensive end. It's a nightmare trying to get shots off against this guy.
Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. Fires from 14. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Memphis. Smart against Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's Smart missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. Now here's Jackson. Right side, Moran. Pass to Jackson. Moran against Smart. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. On the wing, Bane. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Smart outside. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer. When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Williams, it's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Smart against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. From deep, Bane. They grab their own miss. Outside Morant. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson finds Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Outside Tatum. And he drives in, misses from short range. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Celtics, 16.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Green out there with Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Smart outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Smart's got 5.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
Pass to Conchar. Now Adams. Fires from deep. Jones misses. Boston trailing. And Tatum, here we go. Out to Horford. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside, Green. Pass to Jones. Adams with the ball. Little turnaround. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
I'll tell you, for a two-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
On the wing, Conchar. 4-3. Back to Green. He takes it in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Green's got his first points of the night.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. Smart finds Brown. The kick to Tatum. Back to Brown. Brown draws the double. There's Tatum with the three. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Aldama. Launches a three. Rebound Boston. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here's Brown. For three. Jones grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Tipped away, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Celtics call time here. Clark with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Green against Tatum. 5 to shoot. 11 feet out. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
We've got a line change here for Boston. Outside Brogdon. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
Throws it up high. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And stolen by Green. Here's Conchar. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Brogdon. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Boy, looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Pass to Conchar. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White, good.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Now Jones. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside, Green. On the wing, Conchar. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for the Celtics, they're shooting around 41%. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. Here's Brogdon. Off with the layup. Memphis leading. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Outside, Green. Let's go with a 3. Offensive board. On the wing, Conchar. Nails it from 3.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Here's Brogdon. Outside White. Pass to Griffin. And it's blocked by Clark. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Brogdon. Here's Conchar. Here's Clark. Rebounded by Brogdon. Boston on offense. They trail by 6. Here's White. Off target at the rim. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Jones drives in. Tipped.
Oh, always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back.
Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama. Back to Conchar. Over White. Conchar can't hit. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. On the take. And it's blocked by Clark. Williams against Green. Now Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Brogdon against Jones. Brogdon, the pass to Griffin. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Griffin's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon's communication with guys on the floor is just terrific. What a nice pick-and-roll opportunity created by him.
Jones with a screen on White.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A line change here for Memphis. And some changes here for the Celtics. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Brown. That one doesn't drop. And it's Memphis the other way. Payne with it. Now guarded by Brown. Outside for Moran. Payne, the pass to Adams. Shoots. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Payne, pass to Brooks. Outside Morant, 6 to shoot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Kick out to Brown. Looking to get it going. No good. Great D that time from Payne. The Grizzlies have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Grizzlies.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And here's Morant. From deep three-point range. Boston with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's Memphis winning this one.
with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. That one a little long.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Over to the left wing. Morant against Russell. Pass to Jackson. Payne for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Now here's Brooks. Let's go. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Oh, here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Russell kicks to Towns. That 3 off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Bane. Back to Morant. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 5.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
From deep, Prince. Grizzlies with the rebound. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Outside, Towns. Back to Russell. And there's the pass to Edwards. To stop the run. Prince finds Gobert over Adams. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Timberwolves trail by 4. Fires from deep. Outside, Edwards. Russell a screen on Brooks. Morant with the steal. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Morant passes to Adams. Outside, Jackson. Back to Adams. Out to Brooks. Tries yet again. And Adams with the slam.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Russell against Morant. Russell dishes to Towns. Prince outside. Latrey. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. From deep, Brooks. Brooks can't get that one to fall. Timberwolves trail by 6. And here's Prince outside. Minnesota again turning it over.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
There's 10 seconds left in the first. Morant surveying the D. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Here's Russell. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Inside. Puts the move on. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Brooks grabs the board.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Payne for 3. Well, shot missing. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Edwards, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Out to Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Outside, Bane. Outside, Jackson. Back to Bane. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bane's got his first points of the game.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
And a wide open look for Bane. No good from outside. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks, the pass to Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Noel, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Russell. Pass to Noel. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Brooks with no one around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, Towns. It's Prince on the wing. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Brooks. And that one hits back iron.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Adams against Gobert. Here's Bain. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Noel. Back to Russell. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got 5.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Outside, Bain. From deep. Morant passes to Adams. Just 5 to shoot from downtown. The rebound by Prince.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Unable to get that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been
17. The Timberwolves. 11. And let's do it for the Cavaliers.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with McDaniel. Naz Reid out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game. Rivers against Jones. Here's Aldama. Shot clock at 5. Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Noel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Rivers. It's picked off. And it's Memphis on the break. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Memphis moving it around. Over Rivers. Here's Aldama. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Rivers kicks to McDaniel. Here's Noel. Rivers gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Rivers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Jones, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The kick out to Anderson. Passes to Noel. 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Rivers. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Jones looking for an opening. Wound up there for Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Noel. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Conchar. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Aldama. Off target with his three.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The pass to Conchar. Clark right side. Shoots over Reed. Again, Memphis.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent three-ball shooter.
To the paint. It's stolen by Jones. 1:10 left to play in the third. Pass to Conchar. Pass to Clark. Here's Conchar. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Conchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Green. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Here's Reed.
Here's McLaughlin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The 3 from Morant gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 8 points.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Timberwolves trail by 19. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Edwards, that's good.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Morant outside. The open shot by Brooks, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Morant outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Nice
ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards against Morant. Russell, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Russell against Morant. Kicks it to Brooks. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Feeds to Edwards. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
There's the pass to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Morant left side. 5 to shoot. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Over in the corner, Edwards. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Morant. They need this one. And again, Memphis no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Russell looking around. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
To the middle, here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Another miss by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Back to Jackson. Pass to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Memphis.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Ja Morant.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Payne for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's hauled in by Adams. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. And here's Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.